The smell came first. Not smoke, not fire. Death. It drifted for miles beyond the walls of Jerusalem, so thick that survivors said it coated the tongue like ash. By the final days, more than 1 million corpses lay stacked in streets, homes, and temples. What had once been the holiest city on earth had become an open grave. This was not a battle. It was an industrial-scale annihilation. Jerusalem, the heart of faith and law, had been transformed into a machine that consumed human life day and night beneath the burning Mediterranean sun. Hunger erased morality. Parents devoured their own children. Gold was ripped from living bodies. The city did not fall because of rage alone. It fell because it faced an enemy that calculated death with precision. And it all began with something small. In 66 A.D., the tension that had been building for decades finally snapped. The Roman procurator Gessius Florus demanded 17 talents of silver from the temple treasury, an insult not just to the people, but to their god. When Roman soldiers began looting Jerusalem's upper market, outrage exploded into rebellion. From the crowds emerged shadows. The sicarii, daggermen, slipped through daylight like ghosts, hiding curved blades beneath their cloaks. They struck without warning, vanished instantly, and turned the streets into a maze of paranoia. No one knew who stood beside them, neighbor, ally, or executioner. Rome could not ignore such defiance. The governor of Syria, Cestius Gallus, marched south with the 12th Legion, confident this would be a routine suppression. Instead, in the narrow pass of Beth Horon, the rebels sprang their trap. Roman discipline collapsed under stones, fire, and blades raining from the heights. 6,000 legionaries died. Worse still, the legion's eagle fell into enemy hands. For Rome, this was unthinkable. Emperor Nero understood the truth. This was no riot. This was war. He summoned a man who did not negotiate with chaos, Titus Flavius Vespasian, a veteran hardened in Britain's swamps, a commander who believed wars were won not by fury, but by patience. Vespasian did not rush Jerusalem. He strangled it. By 67 A.D., 60,000 soldiers flooded the region, 3 legions, 23 auxiliary cohorts. City by city, fortress by fortress, the Roman machine advanced. Galilee burned, the coast fell, refugees fled south, swelling Jerusalem's population beyond sustainability. Archaeology still bears witness, layers of ash, broken weapons, silent testimony to resistance crushed beneath Roman boots. Inside Jerusalem, madness reigned. Instead of preparing defenses, rival factions slaughtered one another. Food stores were destroyed out of spite. The gates were sealed, turning the city into a massive prison where the condemned fought each other while the executioner sharpened his blade. In April of 70 A.D., command passed to Titus, Vespasian's son. Young, ambitious, and determined to erase Rome's humiliation, he brought 4 full legions to the walls. This was not an army, it was a moving ecosystem of death. Each soldier carried more than weapons. He carried tools, food, timber, and earth-moving gear, over 35 kilograms strapped to his body. The Roman legionnaire was both warrior and engineer. Every step toward Jerusalem was earned in sweat and suffering. And as the walls came into view, one truth became unavoidable. Jerusalem was already dead. It just hadn't stopped breathing yet. What followed would echo through history as one of the greatest catastrophes mankind has ever inflicted upon itself.